Hello, welcome to session 2 of the new telephone communication component, which will go live for all of El Rio clinics on April 24th. Make sure that you view session number 1, how to send a task. In session number 1, you will also see how to set your preferred templates and your panel. Let me direct you to the inbox. I have 2 tasks. The first task is a medication management, and the second, a medical question. Let's take the first task, medical question. I can either double-click and accept, or I can accept down at the bottom. I want to remind everybody that the new button, reject, reply, and remove should not be used. There is no traceability in the patient's chart when you use these items, and we should never delete a task. So I'm going to double click on this patient, and I'm going to say yes, I want to accept this task. Since I'm responding to a task, the template will launch. The remark is there. I'm going to verify my location and my provider. And now I can respond to my task. I'm going to scroll down and point out it highlights the task that I have accepted, and it defaults to this encounter. Next, it defaults to the action selection on the left-hand side. Now, the action that I am going to take for this patient, baby has a fever, is call the patient and make an appointment for today. I can click on schedule appointment, but in this choice, or in this case, I'm going to click under other and input calling patient. And then down in the bottom selection, what I'm going to do is spoke with Mom Mary and asked that she come in today at 3:30. Don't forget to add your credentials, your initials, and let me remind you that you have my phrases that can be used. Now, because my provider does not require that I reply to tasks that they send me, nor would I ever reply to a patient communication task, I can go to the call status and I can complete my task. Notice that when I click on complete, it automatically generates the document for me. And when I file close patient and go back to my inbox, the task goes away. So remember, when you complete your tasks in the telephone communication template, it automatically removes it from your inbox. Now let's take a look at medication management. This time I'm going to click on the accept. Remember, do not use the new, reject, reply, or remove. I'm going to accept, and I'm going to click on the chart. If I do not mention a functionality during this video, it has not changed, and it still works in today's environment. Now again, this was sent today, so it automatically launches the patient's chart in the encounter, and it highlights the medication that the patient is requesting. Remember, this type of a medication management task should only be going to nursing staff who are certified to refill medications, or it should be forwarded to a provider. If I cannot refill these medications, I would have simply come back to the inbox and reassigned to my provider. For the purposes of this training, I am going to demonstrate how a nurse who has certified to refill meds can refill. Note again, it defaults to actions. Here are my 2 medications, and if I hover on each one, I will be able to see all medication details. This is a new feature, pretty exciting, and we like it. Now, I'm going to scooch over. I have one of 2 choices, approve or deny. As far as the ibuprofen is concerned, we are going to deny this medication renewal request. It opens a box and allows me to pick needs appointment. Next is my lisinopril. This one I'm going to approve, and I'm going to open up the panel with the drop-down arrow to verify that the quantity is only 30 and there are no refills. So now I'm going to collapse. I have 1 denied and 1 approved. I can add any additional comments in the section below. And remember, you can still use your my phrases. So now I have completed my actions. I'm going to click on the send button. This is new. When I click on my send button, it's going to automatically launch any drug interactions as I would see in the medication module. I will need to acknowledge, and then next I'm going to see patient eligibility, and I'm going to click no, I want to use the available formulary. Now you'll notice and possibly be a bit puzzled because I'm not even in the med module, but yet I'm going to be able to send my medications right through. Don't forget, verify your pharmacy and click send. So you may have guessed I was able to refill this medication and not once enter the med module. However, I would like to take you up to the medication module. I'm going to open it so that I can demonstrate to you that in actuality this lisinopril is sent, and if I go to my dispense history, it shows in a pending status. I'm going to go back to my telephone communication. I'm done with this task. Nothing else needs to be done. So I'm going to slide over to my actions, click on my call status. Again, I do not need to save and reply to anyone. I'm just simply going to complete. It's going to generate my document for me. I'm going to file close this patient, go back to my inbox, and now my inbox is empty. It will remove any completed tasks automatically. That concludes the video on how to respond to tasks in the new telephone communication component, which will go live on the UD3 update April 24th. Thank you.